teaching Comm 101 now for about 5 years, depending on when you're seeing this video. And there's one thing that students do more than anything else that, if they do it differently, will make the biggest difference in how they not only score on the grading, but just in delivering presentations in general. And here it is. Most students, most human beings, are very anxious when it comes to speaking in public. And one of their anxiety points is the fear of making a mistake, the fear of people not approving of them because they didn't do it perfectly. And so one of the defense mechanisms that people use is they write out entirely a perfectly fine presentation, and they do all of the research, and they include all of the introduction parts and the transitions, and they make proper references and do all of the right things, all on a paper. And then when it comes time to present it, they read it word for word, as if they're kind of reading a paper and not delivering a presentation. Here is what to think about, what to keep in the back of your mind as you're preparing for your presentations. It's much better to make small errors, or to not get the words precisely the way you wrote them, or even to, in the middle of a speech, sort of forget where you are and pause. Make it a pause that has a purpose. I used to provide students with a YouTube video of me about 10 years ago delivering a TEDx talk to a room of probably 300 people. And at the beginning of that talk, even though I had rehearsed it and I have done hundreds and hundreds of presentations, I kind of drew a blank at the beginning. And I had to kind of gather myself and then remember my beginning and start. Once I got into the flow, I was perfectly fine. I guarantee you nobody remembers, probably they don't remember anything about that presentation, but nobody remembers that I had a bit of an awkward pause at the beginning. Doesn't matter. So as you begin now preparing your presentations, writing them out, if you want to read your presentation word for word, and there are great speakers who have done that, practice delivering it in a way that doesn't make it appear that that's all you're doing. Make it a presentation. Humanize your delivery. Focus on that part of it so that it brings your audience into the presentation with you. If all you do is prepare the perfect words and then read them dun 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 dun, you're going to lose everybody. And it won't be the kind of presentation that you want it to be. Fix that thing, and you're way more than halfway there to getting this right and becoming a much, much better public speaker.